Hey, you are definitely going to want to hang out with your girl today, okay? Especially if you are looking to create a 90-day plan for your business growth goals. Yes! It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, marketing, and sales goals too, with strategy and intention. Today, I am jumping on here so that I can share things, 5 things in particular. We're going to talk about the 5 challenges, okay? 5 things in particular that you should be focused on, especially going into a 90-day time period so you can intentionally work on your business growth goals. So welcome. I am on different platforms. So if you see me like bouncing my eyes around, it's I'm like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, go here, move the eyes all around. So definitely check in with me. Let me know who you are and where you are in this beautiful world today. Okay, say hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If you're catching me on the replay side, of course, always remember to drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. All right, so we're gonna rock out, talk about your profit, yes, your profit, your progress, and your productivity too when it comes to growing your online business, your digital business for the next 90 days with strategy and intention. Yes? Good? Excited? Check in. Let me know who you are, where you are, what's up with you. Okay? So let's do it. I've got 5 things to share with you. This is my 5 challenge that I'm invested on working with my mentees around inside This Is a Sense circle. And I figured if I'm going to do it with them, I might as well share it with you too. All right. So the first thing that I have been talking about for the last couple of days, challenge number 1 is TP3. Now, TP3, lean in, for me is all about top priority 3 tasks. Okay. So you're like, listen, I need to make that money, honey. I'm an entrepreneur. I need to grow my business, all the things. What do I do? Where do I start? For me, it's all about the TP3. Okay. Essentially, this is you selecting your top priority 3 tasks. Okay. In 3 categories. So for my entrepreneurs out there, let me know, by the way, what your business is. Like, what kind of online business are you into? Is it about relationships, finances, health, wealth, digiboss? Like, what exactly is it that you do? Okay, I'm just kind of curious. Those of you who are checking in with me, let me know what your entrepreneurial journey is all about, your business slash area of expertise. Okay. Now, when it comes to you growing over the next 90 days intentionally, for me, when I talk about the TP3, selecting your top priority 3 tasks, I want you to think about 3 categories. Okay. These categories are as follows: the next 90 days, the next 30 days, the next 7 days. Okay. So if you're looking at this quarter, what are 3 priority tasks that you want to accomplish in the next 90 days? That's number 1. Okay. Now, in order for you to get there, you got to start here. Right? I love the quote: the best way to predict the future is to create it. And as entrepreneurs, we all have the ability to tap into our psychic abilities by creatively creating the future that we want to see. Right? So follow me, create your future. Start with number 1, an overarching plan, 3 things that you actually want to accomplish in your business in the next 90 days, number 1. And then number 2, we got to get intentional about what it is that you're trying to do. What are 3 things that you're going to do in the next 30 days to help you move the needle? Okay. Your 90-day plan, 3 top priority tasks. Okay. And then number 2, your 30-day plan. Okay. Now, the last one that you have to dig into is the new week, right? New week, new month, new quarter. What are you going to do in the next 7 days? So, top three priority tasks for 7 days, 30 days, 90 days. Okay. This is me sharing with you, by the way, the five challenge. The five challenge is basically five core things that I'm challenging my entrepreneurs and business besties to do when it comes to intentionally moving forward. Hey, Tommy, gourmet popcorn. I love it. I love it. I got a craving for cheddar popcorn. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. I love it. So, you know what? Let me get my eyes on. Okay. So, hopefully, no, I was hoping that my glasses were in here. And of course, they're not in here because why would they be where I want them to be? Which is usually either on top of my head or somewhere inside of my chair. You know, I've got a lot of things inside my chair. I'm gonna tell you that right now, my little purple chair. But it's all right. If I can't see you, like physically see what you're saying and commenting to me, it's all right. I'm gonna come back and I'll watch it later. Okay. But I appreciate you for appreciating me in my blindness because I don't got my eyes on. Got my eyes on today. So, some top priority tasks. That's the first thing that I want you to do. And by the way, can you write this down for me? And somebody feel free to drop this into the comment box. Sistasense.com, SISTASENSE.com, Sistasense, that's me, / T5C, not the word five, the number five. T5C stands for the five challenges, okay, which I'm walking you through, talking you through today. Okay. Now, I talk about being intentional as a business owner and entrepreneur because I want you to, in spite of lifing, because you know, as an adult, life is going life. And things are going to try to throw you off track. I always want you to have a strategy to get back to where you need to be. So for me, the TP3 is about tethering yourself to priorities that, regardless of what's going on internally or externally, you stay committed to the things that you're trying to accomplish in your business. Okay. Which means I'm making it my business to help you with yours. Drop into the chat. Let me know at least one thing that you're going to accomplish and work on as a top priority task in the next 90 days. Number one. Number two, at least one thing that you're going to do to move the needle on those 90-day goals by starting in the next 30 days, right? And number three for me has got to be, baby, the next 7 days, right? Your top priority task for the next 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days, right? I'm a quote kind of a girl. And one of my favorite quotes is success is the sum total of the little things that you do day in and day out. So to be, for me, a successful entrepreneur means that you have to figure out how to integrate into your days, weeks, and months intentional actions that are going to help you move forward, right? What are the intentional things you're going to do to move forward? Okay. So I'm going to knock out sharing with you the five challenges today. The first one was TP3. Can you drop that into the chat, by the way, for me? TP3, your top priority three tasks. Drop that acronym TP3 into the chat if that is something that you are going to do when it comes to intentionally working on your business growth goals this next 90 days. 90 days. 90. Yes. Tongue tied. The next 90 days. All right. So that's the first one that I want to share with you. Okay. Number one. Number two, the next thing that I want you to think about is being intentional about some of the activities that you're integrating into your digital business, right? Like, again, I'm curious what your online business is, what you do to generate revenue. I see my girl, Turquoise Blue, is in the building. Yes, that crafty sister is in the building hanging out with me. You want to prioritize increasing your social media presence. Good. That's a good one, right? It's so important for you to think about your growth goals in a variety of ways. And if one of those goals for you is building your social media, I want that for you too. Now, I'm going to share something that I was talking about inside of my Spring into Action workshop that I did this past weekend. And I said, I want you to, when it comes to your social media, I want you to set SMART goals. Okay. So, Tommy, you said social media presence. I want you to get SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. I want you to set a very specific platform. And let me know, by the way, which one it is, because I think you're on Facebook. Turquoise Blue is on YouTube. I see y'all on TikTok. I got my Instagram fam. What particular platform are you trying to grow on? Because if you try to do all the things, baby, you might end up doing none of the things. If you try to overextend yourself and burn yourself out, right? So I want you to identify one particular social media platform you want to really dig into growing as far as your social media presence is concerned, and then start to identify when you're going to work on that platform and what goals you're going to try to reach on that platform. Okay. That's a sad note, but something for you to think about: getting smart, setting smart goals when it comes to your top 3 priority tasks for the next 90, 30, and 7 days. Okay. Hey, Tamisha. Hey, Michelle. Awesome to see y'all here. See, I don't got my eyes on, okay? But I'm rocking with y'all today on these different platforms. Hey, Manica. Hey, Beverly Mahone is in the building. Awesome to see y'all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So remember, when I talk about these 5 challenges that I'm sharing with you, if it's something that you need support around, I got you. Make sure that you take a look at sissasense.com/T5C to learn more about the 5 challenges, number 1, T5C, and how we can work on these things together over the next 90 days. Okay. Because I want you to set and get to your goals. I do not want you to let life distract you and deter you from doing what you need to do. And if you find that's something that you struggle with when it comes to consistency, consistently being able to work on your business, I do have a ton of things that we're going to be doing inside This Is a Sense Circle for the next 90 days to make sure that you have the support and the community, the direction, and the motivation from yours truly to work on these strategies. Okay, we're going to be doing this for the next 90 days. Hey, Michelle. Oh, it's been a minute. I'm excited to see you here. Welcome, welcome. So, all right, let's keep going here. The first challenge, like I said, was TP3. Drop TP3 into the chat for me. I want you to set your top priority 3 tasks, 3 things that you're going to prioritize for the next 90 days. Then to get intentional, 3 things that you're going to focus on for the first 30 of those 90 days. And to really rev this thing up, the things that you're going to do, 3 things in particular in the next 7 days to move you forward. Because again, success is the sum total of what? The little things that you do day in and day out. We got to figure out how to make sure that you are starting and staying intentional when it comes to your business growth goals. Feel me? Okay, let's keep on keeping on. The next of the 3 challenges that I want to share with you are my A's. Okay, I don't play when it comes to the A's. You want to get paid and stay paid? Let's talk about some A's today. Okay, the first one is AI. Okay, if it's AI, it's the AI for me. If you don't know about how much folks are talking about AI technology, you under some kind of rock. Okay, everybody and their mama is talking about AI, its impact, and how you can utilize AI to work on growing your business. Are you guys integrating AI strategies into your business as far as your marketing and your money? If that's not something that you're doing, baby, you need to get up with it. I'm going to challenge you. If you are not doing both your research and implementing, because y'all, we can research ourselves to death. I'm just keeping it real. Some of y'all research yourself to death. I don't want you to just research. but also start to integrate more AI technology into your monetization and marketing efforts. Is that something that you are currently doing? If not, I'm going to challenge you to do it in some way. Okay. As a matter of fact, this evening kicks off our intentional spring into action experience with my business besties. We are going to talk about how you can utilize AI technology to create your own AI ATM machine. All right. I'm going to give you a couple of examples right now because even if you're not in my mastermind, baby, I want you to have this business growth strategy. Okay. So we're going to talk about AI technology right now, real quick. But of course, if you do want to work with me over the course of the next 90 days, make sure that you take a look at thesense.com/, T5C. That stands for the 5 challenges. So you can learn about through yours truly these things that we're going to be working on over the next 90-day period. Okay. Side note. Now, I was like, what's going on? This was the end of last year because AI technology has been around, but the end of last year, folks were just buzzing like crazy, right? So I saw a lot of people freaking about this particular platform where you could upload selfies and then all of these beautiful graphics could be created using you, right? Celebrities, influencers, entrepreneurs, everybody, possibly you. Did you guys do it? Have you been utilizing these apps that allow you to create beautiful illustrations? Like you had all of these artists just perfectly making your stuff, right? Turn your selfies into beautiful illustrations using all of these awesome AI technologies that have been popping up everywhere, right? Now, number one, did you use them? Out of curiosity, number one. But number two, do you know how to monetize them? Because the cute pictures is one thing, but entrepreneurs, we're about getting paid, right? We're about making money. So not only are you utilizing these things, and it's cool to post them on social media, viral trends, all the things, but honey, we about making some money, right? Are you monetizing and utilizing AI technology to strategically market your business, right? I'm going to give you an example. Let me rock out for you. Hopefully you can see it on my screen here. Now, you can only see it, by the way, to be honest with you, if you're watching me right now on Facebook, YouTube, and there's one more, Twitter. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, you can see my screen. Y'all on Instagram, my Twitter fam, I can verbalize it to you, but you're going to have to go over the YouTube side to actually see what I'm showing on the screen. One of my clients, the amazing Yandel G, creator of Mommy Slays, Mommy's Gotta Slay. Mommy's Gotta Slay all day, every day. She, number one, was like, oh my God, LaShonda, this is so awesome. This is so beautiful. When I was showing the AI trend and creating all of these illustrations, right? Earlier on at the beginning of this year, at the end of last year, she jumped on the trend and created an AI, using these AI apps, created an illustration for herself, number one. But number two, not only did she do that as part of my coaching program, she created this beautiful magazine. And what's on the cover? She's on the cover using the AI illustration, well, one of them anyway, that she created as a result of tapping into this activity that I am sharing with you, right? So number one, it's cool to jump on these AI trends and create all of these cool graphics, but are you monetizing them and or using them for your marketing? Okay. Now, as part of that particular training that we did, number one, we created brand magazines. I can show you, baby, how to create your brand magazines, number one, and how to turn them into subscription programs, number two. That's something that my mentees are working on as we speak. Okay. But also, as part of this experience, being able to, and hold on, I'm going to show it to you real quick. Is it moving? Okay. Being able to create animated graphics where you could show people your magazine, you could show them the totals of the magazine, the pages, the cover, etc. Creating animated graphics with your video content for marketing, or rather with your digital publications for marketing. This is something that Yandel did as part of our training. So I showed my mentees not only how to create magazines, but how to create micro videos and how to create YouTube content for social media, and TikTok that basically illustrates your information. That's number one. Number two, I am going to take you over to my current calendar, sistasense.com/DTC. DTC stands for download the calendar. So if you want to download my current calendar for SistaSense, it's at sistasense.com, sistasense.com/DTC for download the calendar. Okay. This is the latest version of my calendar. I use it for marketing so I can share with my mentees and my clients what's happening in this SistaSense circle. And if you noticed, quite a few of the illustrations here are from AI illustrations that I created literally using these apps on my phone, right? And so here is one, number one. Here's another one of my favorites, number two. Let's scroll through. Here's another AI illustration that was created using my selfies. So I'm curious, again, those of you who have been jumping on a variety of trends as far as integrating AI into your business, have you been creating selfie illustrations, animations? But not only that, because it's just not about being fun, it's about being smart here. Are you using these things either in your marketing contents, number one, or to help you create products, whether it be physical or digital products, right? As a matter of fact, let's go back real quick to the Mommy Slays example that I want to share with you, because in addition to creating this magazine and print, here is an awesome video, right? And again, you can't see it if you're following me on TikTok or Instagram right now, but you can watch what I'm doing if you are on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Here is this awesome video that Yandel took when she got her magazine in the mail. Because I want you to create digital products. And baby, I want to see the POD, print on demand products too. These are all things that I'm teaching my clients how to do. And you can see her flipping through her new Mommy Slays magazine here with her AI graphic on the cover, right? Now, side note, this is just the beginning, okay? This is not the end all be all. This is just the beginning as far as things that you can do. Now, we're going to dig into the AI ATM conversation literally tonight. You can join us live or catch it on the replays side. But if you're not a part of this is a sense circle and the ongoing virtual trainings that I'm doing, my monthly mastermind, the weekly mastermind, if you're not in the circle, make sure that you go over to sistasense.com/T5C. And remember, that means the 5 challenges. So you can learn about how you can work with me for the next 90 plus days, honestly, for the entire calendar year, so I can support you and help you intentionally get set and stay clear when it comes to your business growth goals. Because we're not about doing this for like a minute, honey. I want to make sure you in it for the long haul, because I am, right? And I want to make sure that you have the tools and resources that you need to work on your goals. So AI, I'm curious, are you using AI technology right now? Have you seen it? Have you been thinking about it? The Chat GPT conversations, right? Are you creating AI illustrations for not just for fun, but doing that and more for monetization or marketing? Are you doing that stuff? Do you want to learn about that stuff? Like I said, the AI ATM Mastermind literally is tonight, but you can catch it live or catch it on the replay side. Because as I do these trainings, they're both live, but the replays also become accessible to you so you can tap into and watch them whenever you want to. So for example, you saw Yandel's new magazine. If you missed the brand magazine bootcamp, go back and watch it. Get the template, create your magazine, maybe launch your first or your next issue in the next 90 days. These are literally all things that you can do. Baby, I got you. These are my favorite, what I call these weekend profit projects, right? These are definitely things that you can do and I can show you, right? I want to share the strategies, the templates, the techniques, the tools, all the things with you, okay? So we're talking about 5 challenges right now, 5 things that I want you to focus on as far as your business growth strategy for the next 90 days. TP3 method, TP3 was number 1. AI, ATM, integrating more AI technology into your marketing and monetization efforts was number 2. For me, baby, another A, got to be your assets. Your assets, right? These are things that you have created so that you can make money. Especially online, we're talking about digital assets, right? Things that you created that actually bring in money for you. Y or N, do you have assets? Digital assets. Y for yes, N for no. Because if you don't have either any or enough, that's a problem. We need to make sure that you're in a space where you can recession proof and future proof yourself against any economy being an issue when it comes to you doing what you need to do, sustaining and creating a thriving business. You have to work on your A assets, either creating new ones or digging into the ones that you have so that you can make them better. You can update them, kind of like every quarter we see all of these new phones coming up with a new version, right? They are constantly updating. You got to make your stuff better or create new things. So, honey, that money is constantly coming in for you. Is that something that you need to work on? A asset. So the first one was AI technology. Raise your hand. Is that something you need to work on? Number 1. Number 2, your assets, creating digital products, services, offers that honestly sell for you. Okay. This is important. Hey, Dana or Don? I think it's Dana and not Donna. I've heard of AI, but I do not have a business yet. Gotcha, gotcha. And you know what? I'm in a space where I talk about entrepreneurship and monetization on multiple levels. Like if you have a business, sharing things that you can do to grow. But even if you don't have a business, I need you to know that literally you can create one, right? So, for example, I just showed you my client Yandel and the magazine that she produced as part of my Brand Mag Bootcamp. Even if you didn't have a product, you could make one, right? Everybody can sit down and either intentionally write articles on a particular area of expertise that you're passionate about, or get guest article contributions from people who you know and go, ooh, baby, I want to feature that content in my own brand magazine, right? That's just one thing that you can do as far as bringing in revenue. I'll talk about when it comes to digital content creation and making money, A's, B's, and C's. I got a lot of A's, B's, and C's, but I'm going to drop 3 of them on you. Okay. A, audio content, right? Number 1, you can turn a lot of your information into recorded audio content that you can monetize. B, number 2, everybody here can get a book done. Seriously, everybody here can make a digital book and or a print book. The gatekeepers are gone, whether it be ebook, digital books, print on demand books, no excuses. If you have no money, baby, Google Docs are free. And I'm sure everybody in this damn community got a Canva account, which you can also get for free 99. Everybody has the ability to make a book. Okay, for real, for real. And another one for me, C, is classes. Okay, so kind of like how I'm jumping on here today. Literally right now, I am on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all the things, just hanging out with y'all. You can teach classes virtually online, virtually anyway, anywhere you want, and monetize them on some level. Now, I got a lot of A's and B's and C's, but I'm telling you, baby, when it comes to the E, excuses, no one here should have them. Because whether you broke, or you got some money, honey, there's no reason why, whether you have a business or you don't have a business, you cannot have a business that works for you if you're willing to get creative. Okay. Now, Side note, because I always like giving stuff away. If you want to get my ebook template, I do have a free ebook template that you can use in Canva, and it is over at sissasense.com/FEBT. You can get a free ebook from yours truly at sissasense.com/FEBT, which stands for free ebook template. Okay. Feel free to go there literally right now. Okay. So you can write a digital book. You can make a print on demand book because I just showed you my client Yandel. Her magazine is both available in digital and in print. She's got physical issues of that bad boy, right? So whether it be your assets, number one, or working on integrating AI technology in smart ways into your business so you can get monetized and make that money, honey, these are some things that you can do. All right. That is for me a number two, your assets. I want you to work on either getting better at creating better versions of your existing assets or intentionally working on creating new assets. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop on you 7 because I just gave you some A, B's, and C's, right? Let me give you some 7 WPPs. I call these my weekend profit projects. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna drop it on you real quick. So we actually, inside of my circle, we did 4 M's and now we're gonna do 3 A's, okay? So the first one that we worked on, mini courses, right? So number one, you can create mini courses for your audience. Number two, you can create magazines for your audience. Number three, you can create master classes, right? Where you are teaching in your area of expertise. Or, honey, you don't even have to teach it. You can find experts and you can be like the go between. You find people and then monetize events where you're giving people access to people who can teach great things, or creating your own mastermind. Okay. So those are 4 M's for me, baby, when it comes to working on building up your assets. Number one. Okay. Number two, when it comes to creating assets, as I mentioned to you, I just shared with you some A's and B's and C's, right? So you can also think about audio content. I was about to say number one, but that was nope. Yes, it was number 5. I I'm losing it. I'm losing it right now, right? So I gave you the 4 things: mini courses, magazines, master classes, masterminds. Those were the first 4, right? And then I said, let me give you a little bit more. Like I said, we talked about audios, right? We talked about books, whether they be digital books or print on demand books. And then last but not least, I also mentioned to you working on creating ongoing classes for your audience in some capacity, right? So those are a few things, like I said, that you could potentially do when it comes to working on your assets. Okay. Now, the last A that I'm going to share with you, and let me tell you this. These are not things that I'm just saying, hey, try it, because I'm not about AT being an active talker. I'm not always on these virtual streets. I'm not on the social media scene just to be seen. I'm in the back scene doing the things that I need to do to make my money and help my clients make money too. Okay. So when I jump on here with you, it's because I'm super excited about what we're doing, and I want to share those things with you. Right. And so over the course of the next 90 days, we're going to be working on, literally starting today, we're going to do AI technology, 2 sessions on that, number one. Then next month, the challenge is around working on your assets, specifically your digital assets, number 2. And then for the final month, number 3, baby, is Amazon Marketplace for me. When it comes to intentionally marketing, I have something called the 3NM strategy. 3NM. What does that mean? New market, new marketing, new marketplaces. You're an entrepreneur, you're trying to figure out, what should I be doing to reach people, right? Sometimes you need to work on new market, like tapping into a new target market for more reach and exposure. That's number 1. Sometimes you need to work on NM number two, new marketing, like tapping into new marketing strategies that can work for you, right? Maybe putting together your own branding magazine, tapping into AI technology to some degree, something new that might work for you. Jumping on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, something that's going to help you with your reach and exposure, right? New market, number one, new marketing, number two, new marketplaces, number three, baby. As an entrepreneur, of course, you should have your own website with your own store, but to get more eyes on you, it's important that you also strategically tap into marketplaces that have your ideal customers and clients. The biggest of the biggest of the biggest marketplace in the world, Amazon. Are you number one creating content for Amazon? Are you also tapping into the fact that even if you don't create content for Amazon, there are a ton of ways to monetize that damn platform? So, for example, literally, I have so many Amazon boxes. Anybody else a Prime member? Is it just me? I mean, every other person is a Prime member these days, right? I was jokingly talking to my mentees in the Sunday circle, and I said, I need y'all to go and count how many Amazon unopened Amazon boxes you have right now. And then how many do you have like on the way? Okay. It's cray. It's cray. Um, so number one, we use it as consumers, right? We're putting money into this bad boy. We might as well as entrepreneurs be getting money out of it too. Okay. One thing obviously that you can do is to work on getting more of your assets on Amazon. So you have your own Amazon ATM. But outside of creating assets and then putting those on Amazon, you should be able to tap into the myriad of ways that you can make money on the platform. Now, I'm going to talk about those in more detail when we get to the Amazon ATM Mastermind soon. It's coming. But first, we got to do the AI conversation and digital assets. But one thing I can say to you is one way you can tap into Amazon that a lot of influencers are doing on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, and you probably see it all the time and you don't realize it, is through their influencer program, through their Amazon associate affiliate marketing program. That's just one way. If even if you don't have your own content, if you're not selling your stuff, you can sell OPP other people's products. Okay. Like, for example, if you were to go over to sistasense.com/top tools, Sistasense, that's me, SISTASENSE.com/top tools, you'd see my Amazon store that where I'm recommending some of my favorite Amazon gadgets, like things I use on the go, electronics, cameras, ring lights, in the office, in the kitchen, in the car. If you're buying it, kind of like if you have on something and folks go, oh, that's cute, girl. Where you bought that? You're like, girl, let me tell you. Today, you don't just tell them, okay? You give them the link to buy. Like, when was the last time you saw on one of your social media platforms somebody that had a video and you're like, damn, TikTok made me buy it? Like, you click the link, you went to Amazon, you bought it. You bought it, right? Why? Because that's the social society that we live in. Honey, there's a lot of ways for you to make that Amazon money. I'm going to talk about it more in that not AI, but that Amazon ATM marketplace conversation that we're going to have. But before you, even if you don't go there, I wanted to start here and let you know that there are quite a few things that you can do to tap into revenue. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, and you could possibly be one of those entrepreneurs who you're kind of laser focused on building your website, creating your online store, and selling directly from that platform. But when it comes to extended exposure, you're not tapping into other marketplaces. Now, Amazon is one marketplace, but it's not the only one. I mean, there's Etsy, there's eBay, there's Creative Marketplace, there's brand or market specific, tongue tied. There's like brand, business, and market specific marketplaces that are specific to your unique business brand that you should be tapping into that you maybe don't even know about because you're always just trying to figure out how to make social media money or get people to your specific shop versus also tapping into other marketplaces, which is something that you should be doing too. right? So I say that to say that when it comes to your 90-day business growth goals, I want you to check yourself and ask yourself again, number one, are you clear about your top priority tasks for the next 90 days, 30 days, and 7 days? That was number one. Number two, are you doing your research, but also tapping into AI technology when it comes to using AI to monetize, as well as using AI to create content for your marketing, right? That was number two. Number three for me was assets. Are you planning to take the next 90 days to work on either creating new assets that can bring you in revenue or making your existing assets better, right? I also said I need you to explore more how you can monetize the Amazon marketplace, right? And create your own Amazon ATM machine, whether it be putting your stuff on Amazon or OPP selling other people's stuff on Amazon. So that can consistently bring you in some money, honey. Hey, good morning. Mommy Slaves, did you just see? I see Mommy Slaves just popped on with me. Did you see that I just showed your good on the screen? Hold up. Mommy Slaves just popped into the virtual building. Oh no, you're on Instagram. You can't see it. I was about to put it back on the screen for you, but you can't see it because you're on Instagram. Go back and watch the replay on YouTube and Facebook, okay? Or if you real quick, go to Facebook and YouTube and watch the live over there. I will share. I will share it over there for you. Okay. So let's talk about some other things that you're going to do. But before we get there, out of curiosity, any of these resonates with you? Drop any of these words into the chat so I can see what is resonating with you when it comes to your next 90 days business growth strategy. TP3, drop that if you're going to focus on your top 3 priority tasks. AI, if you're going to do some research or integration in some capacity when it comes to monetization and marketing. Assets, if you know you really want to grow as far as working on creating new digital assets or improving the ones that you have, right? And of course, Amazon. Do you want to intentionally work on tapping into Amazon money, honey, in some capacity? Like I said, inside of my community, the Sister Sense Circle, these are some things that we are going to be intentionally working on over the next 90 days. And if you want to learn more, go over to sistersense.com/T5C so that you can learn more about the 5 challenges with yours truly. Okay. T5C, the 5 challenges. I'm going to tell you exactly what it means and how we are intentionally going to be working on these things in the community. I'm going to break it down in this video too, but I'll do that a little later for you. Okay. The last challenge that I want to talk about with y'all today is sales. Sales, honey. When it comes to consistent money, sales is a challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs. They come to me and they say, LaShonda, I ain't making no money. And I say, listen, baby, you ain't selling because you ain't selling. I step on some toes and I hurt some feelings. But the reality for a lot of folks in the community, you're not selling because you're not selling proactively, right? You want to work on your business growth goals. There are different aspects of sales that you have to consider. Number one, getting new people to buy your stuff, right? You want to get new people to buy your stuff. You want new customers. Anybody want new customers? NC, number one, yes? Let me know, number one. Number two, you want repeat business. You want people who bought from you to come back and buy again. RB, repeat business, yes? Number two. Number three, you want retention. Not only do you want the new people and people who bought maybe a couple of months or a couple of years ago to come back and buy again, you want to retain people. People who are consistently buying, whether it be just every week or every month, or they're, guess what, on a subscription program. You getting that Amazon Prime money, that month by month Netflix and chill money, because you got subscribers in your community, baby. Do you need to, those of you who have existing businesses, work on your sales efforts? That's my last challenge for you. As a matter of fact, I have a weekly sales challenge that I break down for you at sistersense.com/WSC, which stands for Weekly Sales Challenge. Okay. I'm not going to break it down here because, baby, if I did, we would be here forever. But intentionally working on your sales every week is important. Inside of my Sisters and Circle, in addition to these revenue weekend profit projects that we're working on over the next couple of weeks, we're also doing a weekly sales challenge. I've got one literally waiting for you right now at sistersense.com/WCS. But it's important that it becomes a habit. It becomes a routine. So doing a weekly sales challenge and sharing one with you every week so that you can intentionally work on your marketing and sales efforts is big. So we're going to do that every Thursday. And we also do every Sunday work on your routines inside the Sunday circle when it comes to routinely focusing on creating irresistible offers, sharing messages that make you money, and creating at least one piece of content that converts, right? So your irresistible offers, your messages, and your content creation efforts. That's what we do intentionally on Sundays. The 12-week money, marketing, and sales challenge is on Thursdays, plus our intentional money, right? Assets, AI, and Amazon mastermind sessions are also monthly activities that we're doing over the course of the next 90 days with yours truly inside the Sense community. Because I want to make sure that if it's one of these or all of these that you're trying to do, I got you. I can teach, I can direct, I can support you when it comes to working on T5C, these 5 challenges with yours truly. All right. Your TP3, top priority tasks, AI technology, assets, Amazon, and your weekly sales challenge. Okay. So let's talk about what that would look like inside of the Sister Sense Circle, how we can work together. Okay. Now, feel free, by the way, because I see, wait, hold up. Amazon and AI. Okay, so working on tapping into Amazon money, working on that AI technology. Those are a couple of things that you're curious about or motivated in looking into. Okay. I love it. I love it. Feel free to continue to share those things that you guys are planning to work on in the next 90 days with me when it comes to the strategies that I'm sharing with y'all here. And of course, I always like to say, if you're catching me on the replay side, drop into the comment box, hashtag replays rock. Don't forget, sharing is caring. So feel free to share this out with others in your community who would love to intentionally work on their business growth efforts. And of course, y'all, I'm about to go to Myrtle Beach this weekend. Yay! And you know, when I go on Myrtle Beach, I am all the way live as part of my Boss on the Beach series, sharing even more money, marketing, and sales strategies with you guys. So don't forget to turn on those alerts. Subscribe, follow, turn on alerts and notifications so y'all can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. Because, baby, it's about the Boss on the Beach situation. Cannot wait. I'm excited. I'm excited. So listen, I'm going to talk to you guys about what it looks like to work with me inside the Sister Sense Circle community over the next 90 days and honestly for the remainder of the calendar year. Any questions about that, feel free to drop into the chat and or email sistersense@gmail.com. So I'm going to take you over to what I call the GT Golden Ticket. Y'all remember Willy Wonka? I loved Willy Wonka as a kid. So I'm so excited as an entrepreneur that I can Willy Wonka style have my own golden ticket. And again, you can find that at sistersense.com/GT for golden ticket. So this basically is an opportunity for you to work with yours truly and tap into a variety of virtual experiences that I am going to be leading every single week for the remainder of this calendar year. Because it's time to seriously rev up your efforts. Y'all, I need you to lean in and listen. If you have not heard me talk about this quote before, I need to share it with you again. Okay? Okay. Oop, let me make sure y'all are good. Okay, y'all are good. Okay, y'all are good. Okay. One of my favorite quotes right now: the best way to predict the future is to create it. Folks are out here in these streets wishing and waiting for something to work. But baby, you got to be the change that you seek. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So I'm creating a space where I can intentionally support you when it comes to doing what you need to do to move forward, right? What that looks like is the following: inside the golden ticket, which gives you access to the virtual experiences that I'm doing now for until the end of the calendar year. I'm going to have pop-up sessions, right? So when I get my digital downloads and God says, LaShonda, jump on and teach a class on dot, 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 we're going to talk about dot, 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 so you can get your dot, dot dollars. For example, one of my pop-ups this year was the 1K 1 week challenge, number one. We did a digital marketing marathon pop-up, number two. Last week, I hosted a profit, progress, and productivity pop-up for you, baby, throughout the calendar year. Your girl has got a lot of virtual experiences to share so you can work on your business growth goals consistently. But you don't have to be on all of them. But just know when you need somebody to get pour into you, and offer you strategies and solutions that motivate you to move forward and get them dot dot digital dollars, I got you, right? So as part of the golden ticket, you're going to get access to pop-ups, programs, private sessions, because I do want you to have the opportunity to talk to me one-on-one. So you get to talk to me over the phone privately, just you and me, asking questions, getting answers about your next best steps, right? I do love to every year host 6, 8, or 12-week programs, right? So this year, it's a 12-week money challenge. So over the course of 12 weeks, we can intentionally work on your sales. Again, I just told you guys that we're going to do a weekly sales challenge. That is the money, marketing, and sales experience for 12 weeks that I'm doing this year that you get access to as part of the golden ticket experience. Hey, my girl Faye is in the building. Hey, Faye. Faye is one of the amazing ladies who is inside of my Sister Sense Circle. She already got her golden ticket, so y'all need to get yours. You need to come jump on here with Faye, with my girl, Miss Turquoise Blue, Miss Rhonda. I see you. Amazing ladies, mentees who are hanging out with me so we can intentionally work on your money, marketing, and sales goals together with strategy and intention. So the weekly sessions, pop-ups, programs, private sessions, power sessions, profit projects. Because, baby, like I mentioned to you before, I need you to work on what I call the WPPs, weekend profit projects. Okay. So these are opportunities for you to intentionally work on projects to bring you in revenue. You get access to watch all of the weekend profit projects we've done if you've missed any of them this year, creating masterminds, master classes, mini courses, and magazines, plus catch up on the power sessions like the 1K 1 week challenge that we did, the content creation marathon that we did. I want to make sure that you have access to these things as part of the golden ticket. And of course, feel free to, when you go there, check in and let me know if you have any questions about being a part of the Sister Sense community for the entirety of this year, so I can make sure that you're clear, you're fired up, you're focused, and you're intentionally moving forward. You're doing what you need to do on a week by week, month by month basis to get to where you want to be at the end of the year. The best way to predict the future is to create it, and creating it starts here. It starts with what you plan to do now and every day, every week moving forward, right? That's what I want you to think about for yourself. So again, what you're looking at right now is the golden ticket at sistersense.com/GT. It gives you the opportunity to jump on pretty much all the virtual sessions that I'm hosting this year. That's number one. And then number two, if you want extra time to work with me, feel free to take a look at the golden ticket inner circle. That gives you the opportunity to get extra calls and even a VIP day so that you and me one-on-one can work on your content creation, monetization, marketing, and sales efforts. Because you need time to be mentored, to get support, and have somebody listen to you. You know, my heart hurt this morning. I'm gonna tell you why. I was watching this video on Instagram, and it was a young lady who was talking about how she was feeling like she was suffering from withdrawal because she has not been hugged. She has not had any human love and affection in so long. And this grown woman, this adult, was breaking down and sharing her testimony on social media. It just hurt my heart because so many of us, we need nurturing, we need direction, we need support, we need somebody to listen to and pour into you and help you get back to where you want to be, help you figure out how to make your reality true, right, for you. Like, do the things that you need to do to move forward. um and when it gets to the point where you feel like you have to go on social media and reach out to say, I need somebody to reach out to me, baby, the struggle is real. But I say that to say, I want you to feel like whenever you need that support, that fire, that motivation, that direction, you always will find something that I'm doing. Like I said, I don't always jump on the social media scene to be seen. Y'all not gonna see me on these social media streets all day, every day. But trust me, behind the scenes, okay, I am every week in my social media circle, well, my sister sense circle, I should say, in my sister sense circle, intentionally working with my mentees, strategically working on the next best steps to help you move forward. And you can see that the Wealth Builders community, the Sister Sense Circle, is there for you. You can learn all about these things when you go to sistersense.com/GT, which stands for the Golden Ticket. One of the things that you'll learn about here is the Meet Me in NC experience. I do have upcoming North Carolina workshops. That's where I am. Whoop, whoop. North Carolina. So if you want to come out and meet me, hang out with me and my business besties, we have so much fun. We intentionally work together on your projects for anywhere between 3 to even 4 days. Number one, we kick off the shoes and relax your feet, right? Escape style. Listen to some good music. We laugh, we connect, we create amazing content, make that money, honey. We even do like movie night, whether we stay in and watch a movie or we go out, we order food, and just in a communal space, have a quiet place to intentionally do what you need to do, right? Whether you feel like sometimes your kids, your spouse, your job, if you're a 9 to 5 entrepreneur, other people are pulling on you, having that quiet time and space, to me, there's nothing like it. So inside of the Golden Ticket experience, if you want to learn about my North Carolina workshops, if you want to learn about working with me one-on-one for a deeper level of guidance, coaching, mentorship, and support, if you also want to learn about the Template Hub, because I am a web/graphics designer. And just as I showed my clients magazine, whether it be magazines, workbooks, journals, ebooks, websites, I got a template for that. Okay. Literally this year, I'm about to share my new countdown timer template. Excited, but I shared a template to help you create your own digital libraries. Anybody want to create their own digital libraries or mini courses? I have so many amazing templates for you inside of the Template Hub. So if you do not have access to both my Template Hub directory of over 100 templates or the Template Hub Plus, because the Plus collection gives you access to the templates I'm creating this year, baby, the Golden Ticket, that's what you can tap into to get access to this and all of the above. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to be able to share with you when it comes to supporting you going into the next quarter, new month, new week, new quarter, and for the remainder of the year, right? So when you go over to sistersense.com/GT, you'll learn about the Golden Ticket opportunity. Things do go up because it is going up, and things do expire. It is closing, just like Willy Wonka. There were only but so many golden tickets to share, to be clear. So opportunities go up and then they go away. Okay. But if you're looking to both set your goals and get to them, I do not want you to let life. Life be lifing sometimes. I don't want you to let life get in the way. Okay. So I want to make sure that you have a community, you got me, a place to go to consistently every week for the remainder of the year when you need support, direction, motivation, challenges that motivate you to move forward. All that and more, explore at sistasense.com/GT. Feel free, anybody, to drop that link into the chat box for me. sistasense.com. That's me, sistasense.com/GT for golden ticket. Enjoy. Safe trip. Oh, thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited about the Myrtle Beach situation. Thank you for that. Thank you. Anybody else going anywhere for their spring break? Where y'all going? Where y'all going for spring break? I just saw Miss Tabitha Brown. She was like, "This is me." I think she was listening to CeeLo. She was like, "This is how I kick off my spring break." I was like, "Ah, look at Tabitha." I think it was maybe two years ago. The lovely Kim Coles, one of my business besties and clients, invited me to participate in her virtual community experience, and Tabitha Brown and myself were two of the awesome speakers on that particular platform. So every time I see Tabitha on the rise, I'm like, I see you, I'm in good company, y'all. I'm in good I truly believe the success of your business depends upon the company that you keep. And baby, it's the name dropping for me. Okay. I'm gonna tell you who I work with in the company that I keep, because you want to be in the company of people who are rising to the top. Okay. So when I see Tabitha Brown, I haven't physically met her. But just being in virtual stages where she was on virtual stages, being in alignment with that assignment gives me the kind of energy that baby is a win for me. Hey, Afi. Miss Afi is in the virtual building. Afi is also one of the awesome, lovely ladies in my community. She got her golden ticket, y'all. You need to get your golden ticket too. Do what you need to do so we can work on your 5 C's. All right. So let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, knock it out. Let's talk about what you're going to do moving forward. The first thing I said to y'all is I challenge you. It's the TP3 for me, your top 3 priority tasks. I'm going to challenge y'all right now. One thing can you drop? Thank you for dropping that in there. sistasense.com/GT. Yes. Go there to learn more about the golden ticket. Email me, sistasense@gmail.com, if you have any questions. Okay. So here's a quick challenge we're going to do right now, because it's not about being an AT active talker. It's about being an action taker, right? The first thing on your 5 challenges list, I said, I want you to identify your top 3 priorities for the next 90 days. 3 things you're going to do for the next 90 days. Number 1, 3 things you're going to do to kick off this 30 days. 3 things you're going to do then the next 7 days to move you forward. Your TP3, top priority 3 tasks. I'm going to challenge you right now to drop one into the chat for me so I can see. Whether it be a 90-day top priority, a 30-day, or a 7-day, whichever one. If you say, girl, today I challenge myself to go on social media and go live. I'm going to do that today. You on live? I'm going to go all the way live. What are you going to challenge yourself to do, right? One of my business besties, Miss Elizabeth Merriweather, both a golden ticket mentee, plus one of the lovely ladies who joined me in my January workshop. She's coming out to the summer workshop as well. The last day of my workshop, I said, listen, y'all, I know this is crazy, but I'm going to knock out 100 videos today. She said, all right, girl, I'm not going to do 100. But I got you. I'm going to do 30 today. Okay. She understood the assignment. I'm always about challenging y'all. So let me know. I'm challenging you right now to drop into the chat one thing that you plan to do. Let's do it Jeopardy style. I ain't going to sing the whole song. I ain't going to hurt your ears. Okay. I'm not Beyonce. Okay. I'm about making that Beyonce money, but I'm not Beyonce. I ain't gonna hurt your ears. But let's Jeopardy style take a quick minute to get all up in it and figure out at least one priority task that you're either going to do in the next 90 days, 30 days, or 7 days to move the needle on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. Could be that you say, girl, I'm going to get my golden ticket. I'm going to prioritize getting my golden ticket, getting in the sister circle, and getting this thing done all the way live. Like I said, we're kicking things off this evening with the AI ATM Mastermind. We're going to do 2 sessions on using AI technology to bring in that money, honey. But that's another conversation. What's at least one priority task that you're going to set for yourself? Hey, welcome Vibes with Canilla. Welcome, welcome. That's the first thing that I'm challenging you to do. I want to see, baby, drop into the chat for me. Okay? That's the first one. Okay. As you guys are thinking about your at least one top priority task, feel free to drop that into the chat for me so I can see. Just wrapping up our session today. The next thing that I said to you was A's. Are you going to be integrating AI technology into your things? A lot of us have seen or even tried to do those selfie, awesome animated graphics looking cute, but it's not just about looking cute, it's about collecting coins. Are you going to not only use AI for fun, but hun, are you going to start to strategically use AI for your monetization and your marketing efforts? That was challenge number 2 that I shared with you. Number 3 for me, it's the digital assets all day, every day. Are you going to either work on in the next 90 days creating new assets or making sure that your existing assets are working better for you, doing what they need to do, which is bring you in revenue? Your assets are supposed to make you money, honey. Right? And then we talked about Amazon. Are you either putting your stuff on Amazon so that the magazillions, and not millions, the magazillions of people on the Amazon marketplace can purchase your products from you? Or number 2, are you in a space where you are tapping into Amazon money, selling other people's stuff or using other Amazon monetization models to consistently bring you in money too? That's something that you need to do. And then I said for you, last but not least, it's the WSC for me. Are you strategically and consistently working on your WSC weekly sales challenge? Are you challenging yourself every week to set a specific revenue goal and work towards that goal? Whether it be you working on 1K in 1 week or hell, 1K in 1 day. What are you doing in some way to intentionally sell your stuff? Some people sell their own stuff. Some people are in affiliate marketing. They sell other people's stuff, but baby, they doing what they need to do. Independent of working for somebody else, you better have some strategies that work for you. I shared with y'all my one, which is the My One challenge that we're going to be kicking off this week for 12 weeks. And I basically shared the tidbit that if you look at the word money, MONEY, you look at that word and you just slightly shift around the letters, that one word money becomes 2 words, my one, right? And my goal is that you can confidently say, I got at least my one way to make money. Everybody has to have at least one way, one MMA, money making activity that consistently, strategically, intentionally you can do to bring in revenue any day of the week, month, year, quarter. To be clear, do you have at least one, right? And we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that inside the Sister Sense circle. You being able to find your one, the my one, that's what I want for you, right? These are some things that I wanted to share with you as part of 5 challenges that you can dig into. Again, you can walk away just with the recommendations that I shared with you today. But if you do want to learn more, make sure that you take a look at the golden ticket, the 5 challenge at sistersense.com/5TC. And of course, feel free to email and or check in with me via voice message if you need additional support. Turn on alerts and notifications if you want to jump on here when I am going to come back on here and share perhaps a little bit later or another day. Definitely in some way going to do a couple of Boss on the Beach conversations with y'all this weekend when I head on over to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. I definitely want to see some of y'all hang out with me when I do my next Meet Me in NC, North Carolina workshop. Registration for that is open. And of course, just being in a space where virtually as a community, I can jump on here, pour into you, and help you do what you need to do consistently. That's a priority. Now, We just talked about the 5 challenges. I also shared about 7 different money making activities. I don't know if you saw, I do have the $1 mini course. It is literally $1 if you're looking for strategies to help you make money. And that is at, write it down, lean in. You like $1? What's going on? The $1 mini course, sizzlesense.com/money makers. If you're looking for, I did see someone say, I haven't quite started. I don't have a business yet. If you want me to break down some of these money makers for you, feel free to take a look at the $1 money makers course at sizzlesense.com/money makers. That's something else that I can share with you. But when it comes to all these things, I'm just kind of pouring into you today. There are 5 S's I'm going to share, then drop the mic. It's time for me to go away. Okay. I'm gonna wrap this puppy up and share 5 S's with y'all. Things that I want you to really intentionally work on as part of this 5 challenge experience, right? Now, I need to know which of these resonates with you. My favorite is 5. Number 5 is all day, every day, the one for me. Okay. But 5 S's. The first one is signups. Your list is your biggest asset. Everybody here have an email list? Yes or no? Hey, welcome. Your list is your biggest asset. So if you're a business owner, you should have an email list so that you can consistently email your list to build relationships and to generate consistent sales, right? So if there's one thing that you should be doing when it comes to strategically growing your business in the next 90 days, it's working on signups, number 1. Number 2, sales. I always tell you, if you ain't selling, because you ain't selling. It's not just about if you build it, they will come. I'm a web designer. You just can't build a website and hope and pray that they come. You have to proactively sell your stuff. You listen to the radio, you listen to Pandora, you watch social media, live stream, you see all these commercials. These multi-billion-dollar companies are consistently selling at you. Why you think that ain't something that you're supposed to do? You have to consistently work on sales. When I sell, right? So are you in a place where you not only are consistently and strategically working on signups, building your list, but number 2, working on sales? If not every day, every week in some capacity, you should be reaching out to your community, starting with your email list, but also socially, through podcasting, blogging, YouTubing, live streaming to generate revenue. Signups, number 1, sales, number 2, 3, baby, systems. One of my favorite acronyms, save yourself. Time, energy, money, systems. And there are so many systems to consider, but to me, honestly, thinking about number 1, systems, processes that you can use to help you as far as productivity, systems that you can use to help you when it comes to actually producing products, systems when it comes to your promotion, right? You got to have a system, whether it be creating videos or audios or, whatever marketing channels you're using, systems, right? How do you deliver your stuff when people buy things from you, whether they be physical or virtual, digital? What systems do you have in place? Content creation, promotion, production, systems. A lot of people, they find they struggling getting random results because they got random effort. They just kind of randomly doing stuff. They don't have solid systems. So, of the things that you need to be working on when it comes to the next 90 days, baby, sign up, sales, and systems for me. Number 4, your statistics. If you don't know how you going to grow, brick and mortar businesses need to check the books, right? They need to check the cash register. They need to see how much money did we bring in today, okay? They need to check their statistics. Now, when it comes to you got to do the same thing too. What is your growth, right? What are the numbers as far as your email list, your social media account, your followers, your watch time, your sales? How much money did you bring in? How much money you want to bring in? If you're not looking at the money and you're not looking at the numbers, how are you going to get to where you want to be? It just can't be, oh, girl, I want to be a six-figure sister. I want to be a seven-figure sister. Do you know how to get there? Now, this past week, I hosted my Spring into Action 2-day webinar workshop. If you missed it, watch the replays. It was all the way lit. I'm going to tell y'all something that I told my mentees. I said, I want you to make sure before you go into the new quarter, you check your sales for the last quarter. Those of you who are business owners, did you do that yet? I'm just curious. Did you check your sales for the last quarter? Because see, if by the end of the year you want to hit six figures or seven figures or four figures or five figures, whatever goal that looks like, you have to make sure that it's not just a hope and a dream. It's a reality. You're working towards it. If you want $100,000 by the end of the year, to be clear, you got to be averaging at least 25 to 30K each quarter. Are you doing that? Did you do that the last quarter? Are you checking your goals? You want your email list to work for you. Are you checking your email stats, your open rate, your click-through rate, your conversion rate on your sales pages? How many people are going to your sales pages? How many people are buying from those sales pages? Your churn rate. Woo! You ain't listening to me. Are you checking your stats so you see how you're moving forward? Whether it be you know how to check these stats, or you find somebody like myself or others who are entrepreneurs, business owners who can mentor you, help you, check your stats for you, show you what you need to do to intentionally and strategically move forward. Business growth, 5 S's, signups, sales, statistics, systems. The last one I said, the last one was the one for me. Yourself. Yourself. You didn't hear me. Yourself. Let me tell you something. As an entrepreneur, if there's one thing I've learned, if you ain't right, the business ain't right. If you ain't right, your business ain't right. Before I go to my little Myrtle Beach trip, I had my doctor's appointment yesterday. I got my dentist appointment tomorrow, okay? I got my sideburns appointment, my laser removal already on the books, my next one, right? I do my hair. I did, I worked on that myself, but you got to work on yourself. Whether it be your physical, your mental, your internal. I always talk about being in a place where you have to do not just the hard work, but the heart work and the head work. If you're not right, the business is not going to be right. I'm just saying. If you know, you know, right? So thinking about for yourself how much time you're intentionally taking out for you personally, privately, professionally. Because some of y'all, you got a full plate, everybody putting stuff on your plate, and you don't get the time to do what the hell you want to do when it comes to growing your business because you haven't given yourself that space. You wait until you come home at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the night to do some stuff for 5 minutes on your business. And then your business is watching you because you fell asleep at the computer. I always talk about you cannot take low energy time to work on high priority tasks. But then folks do it all the time. They go, LaShonda, I can't concentrate. I'm frustrated. Nothing's working. But you don't take high energy time blocks to prioritize your high tasks, your high priority tasks, right? You're trying to just squeeze in time to do a little here, a little there. Random efforts is what? Random results. So I said I'm going to wrap this up and then I got to go. So wrap it up and I got to go. Feel free to share this out. Sharing is all about, or tag a business bestie who needs to work on their 90-day business growth strategy. But like I said, when it comes to doing some things intentionally, for me, it's the 5 S's: your signups, your sales, your stats, your systems, and yourself. Any of those hit? Any of those resonate with you as far as something that you know you need to do more, you need to start, you need to get better at, you need to get consistent with? Feel free to let me know that. Of course, as always, you can email sistasense@gmail.com. Check me in the chat, or when you get to the sistasense.com website, click the gray tab on the right to send me a voice message. All right. So that is it, y'all. I'm out. I'm out. Feel free, like I said, to check out the golden ticket and learn more about the 5 challenges that I broke all the way down for you at sistasense.com/T5C, not the word 5, but the number 5, T5C. If you want to learn more about the 5 challenges, the golden ticket, and working with me in This Is a Sense Circle community for not just the next 90 days, but for the remainder of this calendar year in its entirety. Yay! All right, y'all. So it's been fun. Mwah. Till next time, take care. Bye.